Who's the fourth line center?
Well, I think it could be Benny Dimes. It could be Ruzicka, who apparently looked a little better last night. Rosie we've had the conversation 1,000 times.
I know.
Like rewind play. When he's good, he looks real good.
Nuts.
It's like, are you a wallflower or are you like a really good player? There's no middle ground, it seems.
Although, Michael Backlund, there was a few seasons where we questioned what he was going to turn into. Look at that. Now he's the captain.
I feel like age-wise, Backlund had established himself at this point, but I do hear what you're saying. Consistency plagued him early.
Had he, though? Because how old is... It was a lot of inconsistency for a while there.
Well, we were shooting him to the moon, too.
Yeah, but I think the difference here is like, I thought Ruzicka solidified himself as an NHLer in the fall last year, and then he just rotted. He was just disappeared and didn't play. I don't know at the same age that was happening back.
The nice thing, like you said, there's some kids. This is the benefit, which was not utilized at all. And we've brought it up ad nauseum of having the Heat, aka the Wranglers, down the hallway from you. Use them. Kid doesn't perform. Fuck, back for you. Next guy up. Let's go.
Yeah,
bring
and like
your energy. I don't need. If you show me that you are the guy and you stay there and you solidify it, awesome. If you F it up and you have 10 days of being lame, you go.
Next.
Sorry,
your turn. Next.
Yeah, you want
your
this?
turn. Next.
Here's your shot, bud.
And look, some guys, it's like I can give you everything I got, and 2 weeks in, you kind of hit a wall. Next guy, let's go.
Yeah.
Off the top of your head, Retro, how old is Adam Ruzicka?
23.
Ryan?
He's drafted in 18, wasn't he? So that makes him 23.
Yeah,
maybe 24 if he's late birthday.
24. So to your point, regardless of how many, Michael Backlund, I think at 24 had kind of started to come into his own, started to get a little bit.
Like how many games is he playing that? I know injuries where he had that abdominal stuff forever in his 20s, but it feel like at least he was a full-time NHLer.
He had the pinky.
But he was a full-time NHLer for a lot of injury time too, where he wasn't performing.
Yeah. His first his first season, he played 23 games, scored 1 goal. The following year in 10-11, 73 games, 10 goals, 25 points.
How old's he there? 73 games.
That
21
year, he's 21.
So like, and Ruzicka hasn't even played a full season yet, and he's 24. He's 3 years older.
Yeah. Then battled injuries. In 11-12, he plays 41 games, 4 goals. 12-13, 32 games, 8 goals.
He was injured for a while there.
Goes to Sweden.
Regardless, we don't have to compare Ruzicka to.
It's not a fair comp.
I guess what it is Ruzicka is older.
He's not a puppy.
This is not.
That's just it. And if he doesn't perform, so
I'm sort of at the point where it's like, if it isn't this year, it's probably elsewhere.
Yeah, do it or don't. You have some options right now.
Like, do you want to play in Slovakia? Do you want to play in the NHL? This might be your last chance.
And in the same breath as we say it's a young man's league and guys are ready sooner, if we're still waiting for a guy who's already 24, we're talking out of both sides of our mouth. No, I just don't know. Is it possible now? Because we did see him, Sutter put him in a spot last year, top 6, and the points started to come. In that fourth line role, he's never looked.
Fourth line with who?
That's true. It was a lot of Lewis and Luch, and that probably wasn't great for him. But again, it's just the consistency. He just floats too many games.
And I don't think we are talking about both sides of our mouth. If he doesn't succeed this year, it's not because of his age or stuff. It's because he's been given the opportunity now and he didn't do it, so he wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Like because you're 18 doesn't get you a spot on the team.
Mm-hmm.
You still have to be talented, and I think the kids are more talented than they've ever been. But then
let's assume that he starts on the big squad and has a ho-hum first month, and Connor Zeri's got 12 points in 10 games. What are you doing if you're Connie?
I'm dumping him.
That's where we're at.
Is that not the beauty of having them right there?
Yeah. And like, are you worried about him being claimed on waivers?
No, I'm not. Take him. Whatever. Because if you're not going to do it, don't. And maybe I'm the shittiest GM because I'm not getting paid and my job's not on the line, and I don't understand how the cap stuff works or moving up and down. But if you're just basing it on performance, and if he's not performing, go get someone that is.
Yep.
And the difference this year might be when the GM brings a guy in from the minors, he might actually play.
Yep.
There
He
were
will
occasions,
play,
in
and he won't.
fairness, where Treliving did make the call and brought
Yeah.
Pelche up or Phillips or whoever it was at certain times, and they never got in.
They got to ride the charter.
And
for
who
2
they play
weeks.
with, even if they did get in.
Yeah.
They were going to play with a couple guys in the same jewelry club from LA. Good
Yeah.
players, but
Good
not
dudes.
great spots to succeed offensively. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more of our content right here on the Flames Nation YouTube page. We had a bunch of great long form interviews. You can check out some videos we've done as well outside of the studio. And of course, if you want more writing or merchandise stuff, flamesnation.ca or nationgear.ca. Appreciate you watching.